I'm not even sure if this is working anymore. Fuck, you know. Stream has ended. Shit. We're back. We're back. Yeah, apologies, man. The apologies. The laptop is fucked, but we should be. I'm assuming we are. Please tell me if you can see me still. You guys are fucking amazing. Yeah, sorry about that. For some reason, it just like disconnected the stream when I went back in. How you doing, Juice? What's good, man? Sorry about this. That was embarrassing. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna check my settings real quick. Hang on. I'm still here. I'm still hanging. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Fucking hell. Fucking piece of shit laptop, man. All right, boys, we are back. Everything seems fine. Really good. All right, give me 1 second. All right, boys, we back. We back. Hopefully this is fine now. Sorry about that. How are you struggling with tech when you have half of India in your chat? I should have just asked somebody in the chat for some fucking tech support, innit? That would have been like the most. It wouldn't have even been the most racist thing I've ever done on this channel. All right, boys, what are we talking about? Shout out to you guys. We've still got 30 in the chat. This is crazy, man. We're back. We're back. We're back. Yeah. So what were we talking about? What did I miss? I think my hair is starting to come back. We're back, boys. No trip to Turkey for me. I think I can hold out for another year. Who's offering iPhones out in the chat to people who subscribe? That is brilliant. Say Moose Goose got loose if you're real. Moose Goose got loose. I'm real. How you doing? Not a professional. Yeah, I'm 41 years old today. 41 years young. Sorry, Yuri Boyka. I am back. I am back. Thank you so much for turning up again. My farts smell like boiled cabbage. Fucking hell, man. That sounds like you might need to get checked, mate. Get yourself checked as soon as possible. Genga Drama, where are you from? Sorry if I sound like overly too curious. I'm interested. I ate more yesterday and mine smelled worse. Brilliant. R.I.P. David Attenborough died. David Attenborough died. I love David Attenborough. Do you know Lawrence Bisnoy? I don't. Where are you from? I'm Irish, but I grew up in England. Are you Why back? You just comb your hair straight to hide your receding hair. How did you know? My hair's not receding yet. I've always had this fucked up hairline, bro. It's the top that I'm worried about. I have a cat. That's brilliant, man. I don't let any smelly animals into my house. I'll be real. I used to have a dog. He was very, very loyal. Um, but I had to let him go, unfortunately, because he bit one of my neighbors on the ass. Oh, the fake Giuliano's back in. You're from Ireland. Are you serious? Or are you asking if I'm from Ireland? We've got 50 people in the chat right now, which is fucking crazy. If you wouldn't mind throwing up a like, we're now one sub away from 1.5k, believe it or not. We have eyes. That hurts my feelings, man. My hairline's not that bad. How you doing, Splice Edits? What's good, man? Pinkman, yeah? Fuck me, man. You guys are mean. Kieran McKay. Now that sounds like a fucking Irish name. Northern Irish or regular? I love how you asked me that. I am from the Republic. I'm from the Republic. So I was born in a place called Cork. Carlo. Shit. Shout out to you, bro. Are you in Ireland right now? I love Ireland. I miss living there so much. What's something you wish you could buy but cannot afford? Penis reduction surgery. I could probably afford it. How you doing, Samoff? What's good, man? I'm back. Nice to see you. Welcome back, bro. Good to have you here. That's something I wish I could. No, I'm joking. I don't have enough dick to reduce. I'd have nothing left. Um, Giuliano is live, and he's waiting, and he said he's waiting for his apology. I already apologized to him this morning. But like what I said, there were loads of people in my Discord that had messaged me saying that I had basically gone hard on him. So okay, you passed the test. Thank you very much, Hampy123. How much does dick reduction surgery cost? I've got no idea, bro. I need advice on something, lad. Go for it, mate. All in one memes. Shoot. I might not be the best person to give advice, but I'll give it a try. Have you ever considered offering your cheese or it's fucking hell? No, I haven't. I haven't. I used to get quite depressed back in the day, but I told you, yeah, now I'm very balanced. I don't get overly happy about something, but I don't get sad about anything either. I'm in like a very nice balanced state. Damn, who did this to you? What the fuck did I do, bro? Need some advice. I am 24 and I want to do a career switch. I am afraid. What should I do? Samoff, what you should do. Life is very short. Do what you love. Do what you love in this world and nothing else, because you'll regret it later on down the line. Always put money above. I do have tattoos. I've got loads of tattoos. I've got a nice tattoo of my son right here. Not using this as an opportunity to flex, by the way. Got nothing to flex. But yeah, I've got tattoos. I've got tattoos all over. This is actually, I've never shown people this on the stream properly, but this tattoo here is my street I used to live on with my family. I'm not buying you an iPhone, bro. You came on the wrong day. iPhone giveaway day is on Thursday. Why did you apologize? Your conversation was necessary as it was honest. The thing is, though, yeah, I don't remember it at all. I was a little bit tipsy. I wasn't outright drunk, but I was. You have a real Jesse Pinkman energy, which is why I call you Pink. You don't mind, do you? No, I do. I don't mind. I know what you were getting at. I've had a few. My mates used to say I look like Jesse Pinkman. I'm cool with it. It was really racist to them because I'm like the only white guy in the group. You watch UFC, bro? I do, man. This is mostly like it used to be an MMA channel. Now it's just a talking shit channel. Well, I was at the job. I'm a blackjack dealer, and I made a little mistake. And one player told me, "Great, now my kids are not eating for a week because of you. Thanks." Should I feel bad for him? Not at all, mate. If you're the kind of cunt, yeah, who would bet your kids' food, yeah, on a blackjack table, you're a cunt, and you deserve exactly what you get. How you doing, Blake Mapping? Nice to see you here, bro. Where you from? We have officially hit 1.5k. Shout out to all of you for getting me to that number. I cannot believe it. You look like Zelensky, Frank. I don't even know what Zelensky looks like. According to all of you, though, yeah, I look like everyone. Can you even fish in the UK? I heard the waters are polluted or something. You can fish in the UK. I wouldn't really advise it, though. How you doing, Shalani? Have a great day. You too, sir. Very much old lady. I've got no idea. Ma'am, I appreciate having you here. I'm a big fan, sir. Can you please buy me an iPhone? No, I can't. Do I look rich to you? Thank you for the advice. Yeah, all in one means my advice is fuck that cunt. Mate, you're funny on Twitter. What changed when you go live? That's unnecessary. I don't plan any. You look more like Lex Friedman than Zelensky. I have my moments. I'm not really. I don't think I'm a naturally funny person, but I do come out with stuff that can be fucked up. So it depends on what your style of humor is. I'm a bit sarky. I'm a bit sarcastic. If Ilya versus Tapuria happens in future, who do you think will win? Jung, it depends what weight class it's at. If it's at 155, I think Ilya fucking smashes him. But if it's at 170, I think Islam wins. Thoughts on Curtis Blades as a fighter? He's my favorite heavyweight. I like Curtis Blades a lot. The only problem I've got with Curtis Blades is he's not got a very good chin. So in dollars, yeah, it would be about 140 grand a year, something like that. I told Giuliano to go fuck himself yesterday and want to use this opportunity to apologize to absolutely nobody. Giuliano's a friend of mine, and I obviously feel bad if I said anything too rude. Have you brought an iPhone 17? No, I've got an iPhone 15, and I was actually due to upgrade it to the 17, but I can't think of a good reason to do so. Because this 15 is it's indestructible, man, and the 17 looks exactly like it. I don't really care about cameras and shit like that. The camera and stuff's good on it, so I don't really I don't want to waste money just for the sake of it. You know what I mean? Ilias, oh sorry, Ashu, he already said that roughly. It's about 120, yeah, about 120k, something like that. Or maybe I'd say probably with the transfer rate, it's probably about 130, between 120 and 130,000 a year. Hello, sir. Love from India. Nice to meet you, Yashwant Singh Kashwa. Hopefully, I haven't butchered that, but I probably have. Curtis Blades ducks no one. I like that, but I completely agree with you. I think his wrestling is amazing, and he's not a terrible striker as well. His only problem is he's got no chin. He's been bricked out way too many times. But I like Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades looks like a good dude, but he has a negative fight IQ. He does a bit. How long do you know the math table? This isn't a maths channel. This is a male support group. Tanishk, don't beg for something. Go scam or steal. It's way better. Couldn't have said it better myself. What do you think about Marab versus Peter Yan and the chances of Piotr winning? I give Piotr Yan about a 20% chance of winning, which sounds high, but we all saw what happened the last time. Marab absolutely destroyed him. Ban Tanishk, bro. Hella begging in chat. I'll let Westy handle business. It is I mean, Adolfo, I'm right though, isn't it? It's a male support group. This is what this is. We talk about how we hate women, but really we love them. You know, it's all fucked up. Ben Stokes or Joe Root, who are they? Are they cricketers or something? I don't know is Ben Stokes a cricketer? StreamYard. No, Hayden, I'm using something called Restream, which is way better than StreamYard. Bro, what do you think of the UFC 321 Tom versus Cyril Gane eye poke? When I first watched it, yeah, it looked accidental, but I've watched it back since. I think Cyril Gane took a couple of kicks and a couple of shots, and I think he shit his pants and poked him in the eye. Because I think he knew he was about to get chinned. But maybe I'm coping. Love from Japan. I love having Japanese people in here. What a nation Japan is. My favorite holiday I've ever had was in Japan. It was amazing. First place I went to with the mother of my kids too, and it was amazing. Love from hell. Jesus. 4 more likes until 20. Well, you guys are amazing for even liking the stream twice. I appreciate it. The reason why I didn't ask is because obviously on the original stream, you all liked the streams. I really, really appreciate it. Top of New York. It's been a while since I've seen you, brother. How are you? It's been a minute. It's always something with Gone. Yeah, he's French in it. This is what they do. Cheating prick. How you doing, Avnish? Nice to see you, sir. Nice mustache. I'm very jealous. I can't grow a mustache. I've got bad mustache genetics. I'm a broke bastard, and fucking around in this group is like a therapy session. Adolfo, yeah, I used to be broke as fuck as well. And I'll be honest with you, yeah, I didn't enjoy it. Gift her or kiss her after arguments. I don't do either of those things. I've come to know in my life here that like with women you have to lay down the law, mate. Be consistent. How you doing, Eamon? Don't worry, I'll ask for you, Frankie. What are we gonna ask? You'll ask for me. What are we gonna ask? Oh, you'll ask for me, of course, and I appreciate it, bro. No, anyone who throws up likes and subscribes is really amazing. I never thought I'd get anywhere near 1.5K, and we just hit it. I'm really jealous of you because you've been to many countries, but at Bienya, you're still young, bro. You still got plenty of time. Like I hadn't traveled anywhere really until I was like 20, like 19, 20, because I was broke. I was broke as fuck. So I'd been to like Ireland, and that's it. What is in your background? Games, yeah, it's like loads of like Switch games, 3DS games. I've been collecting games since I was like 12. Do you know about Lord Krishna? Yes, I do. I'm very familiar with the Hindu religion. God doesn't exist. We're alone. No, God definitely exists. And he hates us. And rightfully so. We're an embarrassment. Aspinall versus Volkov 2 is the fight to make. It should be, really. Volkov deserves a shot after everything he's been through. Gon shouldn't even be getting a title shot. French cheater. Do you know both sides to life then? I think we live in a simulation, Hayden. Do you know Stray Kids? People keep bringing it up. They keep saying I look like them. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's like a Korean band or something, right? Do I look Korean? I've recovered from my inflamed rectum, still suffering a bit of leakage, but on the med. Thanks for putting that image in my head, mate. Really appreciate it. Yeah, not gonna lie, got a lot of time. I haven't been anywhere else other than Istanbul. Istanbul's a great city as well, though. Turkey is amazing. How you doing? Hello to you. I'm assuming this is a Korean person, judging by the way the characters are formed. How are you doing? Safe Adolfo, have a wonderful shift, man. I always appreciate you having you here, man. I'll be I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit. I'll probably do like another half an hour or so, but I'll definitely be back on Tuesday. I don't really do Monday. Good night, Frankie. My mom's gonna kill me. It's 3 a.m. Ash, thank you as always for stopping by, man. You are amazing, and I really appreciate having you here. I know many things about Hindu religion. The things men do for a bit of pussy, Manthan, you could not be more. I'm resentful of that because it's fucking true. I only learned about it because I was banging this Indian girl for about 3 years. I've talked about her before, yeah. She had really massive knockers, yeah. Biggest sweater meat I've ever seen, and they were firm as fuck as well. But she could only last 7 minutes. Selfish cunt. So, but I'm kind of grateful to her, yeah, because while I was slamming her for 3 years, yeah, I kind of learned, yeah, how to not bust a nut too fast. And now I'm like an absolute, my whole psychotic episode in prison was about a simulation. Are you serious? I think we live in a simulation, mate. What did you go to prison for by the way though, Hayden, if you don't mind me asking? Garn had 3 opportunities for the belt and blew it. And he shouldn't have even had 1 opportunity. Palestine or Israel? I don't really like answering this question because I don't give a fuck. But if I had to choose, I'm going with Palestine. We will read Alex Jones to help us understand why James. Yeah, go and ask another Jones. That will work. I'm going Thailand in a couple of months. At BN. You are gonna have the best time of your life. I'm telling you now, yeah. It will not be the last time you go there. What I'm gonna suggest to you right now, though, yeah, is make sure you fucking jimmy up, sir. Condoms are your best friend in Thailand. Just don't make any mistakes out there, bro. Because the Bangkok drippy drip is a real thing. No years of drug abuse, lads. I still have it now. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Mental health issues can happen to anyone. You sound kind of smart. Well, that's incorrect, but you can definitely ask me whatever you want, man. You are welcome to ask anything. Hayden, was it the spice? I've heard spice. Like a lot of the kids in my university do spice. I don't know what it is. Hey, you look like Booker T. I get that all the time, man. I get that all the time. If you ever come to our India, I will welcome you very warmly. It's nice that you say, "Oh, India." That sounds really charming, the way you just put that. I'll be honest with you, yeah, the more time that goes on, yeah, India is up there. Is all the sex you've had race mixing, bro? Seems like every girl you've been with is non-white. My very first girlfriend was white. I've only chopped I've only chopped 2 white women in my life, and one of them was Scottish and one of them was ginger, and that ginger girl was a fucking freak because she has no soul. Great experience. She fucking loved it. Sam, he don't like white chicks. I don't. And I can say that from an experience having tried. If you remember me, you gave me advice to me, and I made a chocolate souffle perfectly in risotto yesterday, and it was so good. Angelo, I'm so glad you're pursuing your dreams of being a chef. Risotto is so hard to pull off correctly. It's amazing. What do you think about Ibo Aslan? He's all right. He's not going to amount to anything. He'll probably crack the top 15 and be in and around that 10-15 range. He's not bad. But lucky for him, yeah, light heavyweight is dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Pig ice cream Santa Claus. Thank you. I have 6 eggs. I break 2. I cook 2, and I ate 2. How many are left? 4. You have 4 eggs left. Is that correct? I'm not very good at riddles. Something new I learned today. Thanks. @BN is an absolute G. How you doing, Dennis and Yambani? Where are you from, sir? Are you a YouTuber? Nah, man. I'm just a cunt that comes online and talks shit. How you doing, Clover? What's good, my man? Alien Pig Icy Face. No one cooked harder than you yesterday. 12 layer cakes to be damned. You're tempting me to go back and watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I want a kid with a Chinese girl, but I also don't want to go out for milk. So you want to get the old you want to have the old kid, yeah, but then go out for cigarettes and never come back, yeah. That old cold one. What do you think about Pitbull versus Martin coming up? Martin? Who's Martin? I don't know who Martin is. Frank already seen the answers in the chat, have I? Haha, Elon Musk's off sprint. Do you mean offspring? Are you a YouTuber? I'm not a YouTuber. Nah, I'm just somebody who goes online and talks bullshit, mate. This is not a professional enterprise for me. I'm just here to enjoy the community. How are we doing today, partner? Clover, I am fantastic, man. I got a little bit drunk yesterday. Did your dad abandon you for SpaceX? Nah, my dad's dead, dude. How do you feel now? The dude who fought Tank. Wait, what? Pitbull versus. Oh, that's Martin. I hate it. Then it's stupid. What are they fighting in? Are they fighting in MMA? That sounds fucking spasticated. He is not a YouTuber. He's a master chef. Apparently I was doing some righteous cooking yesterday. I'm not gonna go back and watch it. I don't think I could stomach what I've done, to be honest. Argenti is my boy. You know boxing or what? I do know boxing. I was a boxing fan before I was an MMA fan. Mate, I've got to go. Cheers. Manfan, it's always a pleasure to have you here, my friend. Always. Thank you so much for pulling up. That's what he wanted you to believe as well. How you doing, the elite? What's good, man? Persian people are great. I trained with many over the years. They are. I wasn't unaware. Well, I thought that Persians were Iranians, and apparently that's incorrect. Why is this chat racist? It's not. I mean, it is, but it's like racist to everyone. Mate, you got it better. I found a talking flower. I just found a talking flower. So you're off your nut right now, yeah? I like that Caravaggio and @BN are having a very civilized conversation about MMA. Updated your PC. I did, man. So basically, I don't know what the fuck is going on. This laptop here, sometimes it just refuses to charge. But then when you update it, it starts charging again. It's real shit. Yeah, Samoff, we're not racist in here. I mean, we're not racist towards specific people. We just generally say ignorant and stupid things. This is a place where you can basically get what you feel off your chest. I feel like if you're racist to everyone, then it's acceptable, as Ismail has pointed out. I should wrestle with some Persians. Sam, I really think you need to try and race mix a little bit. I think it will change your life. I genuinely do. I think once you've banged an Asian, yeah, you'll never go back. And I hope you'll give it a try. Mate, a star dude sold me a gun. It was so crazy, partner. You sound off your tits right now, mate, and I love it. Persians are Iranian. 60% of Iranians are Persian. 20% Azari, Turk. I knew it, bro. Yeah, how come my wall started talking to me and started roasting me? I think you've done yourself a dodgy one here. I've heard people tell me about stuff like this when they're on like hallucinogenics. You were about to say, how did you fell for a Chinese girl? Oh, you want to know that story? Yeah, basically, it's the story of how I met the mother of my kids is very simple. I was at an airport, funnily enough, in Dubai, and my flight got delayed by like 6 hours, and so did hers. And we were both going to China, but like different places. And so we were all waiting in the waiting area, and the place was like rammed out. And then she came in carrying a couple of suitcases, and I thought, fuck me, she's hot, yeah. So I asked her if she wanted to sit. She looked like really tired, so I asked her if she wanted to sit down, and then she did. And then we ended up talking for like 6 hours, and then we exchanged information, and then we were living together like 2 months later. It was crazy, having kids and shit. It's wild, and that's how it happened. I didn't meet her on Tinder like every other fucker does in here these days. You know, I've actually got a real story. I don't trust golden flowers. It gives me the fears. Oh, you speak so I've heard of Farsi. I didn't know that Farsi was the same as Persian. No, that's crazy. Frankie's back. D Harv, I am back. D Harv, how's our boy? How's our boy? Okay, I will fuck you. Gee, thank you so much for thinking of me. Frankie's back. How's our boy ITP D Harv? Is he still doing his thing? He stopped responding to my DMs, unfortunately. It's sad, but I know he's a very, very busy individual. So fair play. So shout out to ITP. He's a good lad. Ismail, that's really nice, man. Thanks very much. How can you say that, bro? Even if I found a non-white girl more attractive than a white girl, I would never get with her. We should preserve ourselves. Sam, why do you feel that way, man? My kids are fucking beautiful. They speak multiple languages. Diversifying the gene pool is good for our species. Sometimes I believe my socks turn into aliens. Jesus, mate. Shane, I'm Irish, but I grew up in London, hence the voice. I fasted earlier and it started like the sound of match of the day. Frankie has the wildest chat in MMA YouTube. Frankie, I didn't call Lane because I haven't slept either. As soon as I finish my stream, I'll come to your chat and call her. Weston explained, you're handling the hangover. I'm not hungover, bro. Argenti, I don't remember if this is you, which I'm not sure it is, because there's been a few fake Argentis come in here earlier. I don't remember the last 3 hours of our stream. I do have the wildest chat, and I love it. And then they both lived happily ever after. Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads? Right about now, Clover, you're off your tits, mate. I met one of my baby mums whilst in prison. She was a friend on outside, and we got together before I left. I was out 3 months, got recalled to prison. I called her from the police station, and she was with. She told you she was pregnant. Fucking hell, that must have been rough, mate. Did you say what you went to prison for? She gave birth 5 days before I got out. Yeah, I've been at all the births of my children, yeah, and it's fucking funny, yeah, because I had obviously a lot of my kids I had in China, and bro, they move funny over there. Hey, could you react to my sparring footage? Yeah, sure, why not, man? Your views on hookup culture. I mean, given the life that I've had, yeah, it would be very disgusting of me to act like I'm appalled by it. But each to their own, innit? I think the main thing is you've got to like just not be a liar. That's the main thing. Don't be a liar. Or I'm hang on a second. I'm gonna try and look up this Rez Nasir Jr. I'm gonna try and look up your give me a second, yeah. I'm gonna try and channel. Hang on a sec. Let me see this. Let me see this dude's channel. Go to channel. All right. What the fuck is? Oh, is this really you? There's no sparring footage of you here. How old are you, by the way, Raz Nasir Jr.? There's only a video of you walking in the forest while eating a lollipop. Yo, what's up, champ? How you doing, Carver? What's good, man? Shout out to you though, Rez Nazir Jr. How old are you, sir? Do you know Frank Ocean? Of course I do. Hang on a second. Have you ever tried weed? Yeah, I smoked weed up until I was like 24. I like eating poo, bro. You don't know what you're missing out on. Uh, check me, bro. All right, hang on, Hayden McGilligan. 1 second, mate. Do you have a YouTube channel as well, Hayden? Hayden, you look like an absolute beast, sir. You look like a beast of a man. How you doing, Ermi? Nice to see you here. Is our loss to Nazrat Hakparast aging badly? Yeah, it is Ribovics a bit. Really badly. I thought he was dead. Is there a video of you on a boob reveal? No. No, I mean, but we've all sent dick pics in the past. Let's not be shy about that. It's all happened. Who do you love more, India or Pakistan? I know more Pakistani people, if I'm being real, but I've never been to either, so I can't speculate. Yeah, Hayden, you look like somebody not to fuck with. I'll put it that way. I am from Ireland, but I grew up in the UK. Crusty bread. Is that what we're shouting out now? Used to be. I lost weight. I'm what a guy. Just, just laugh. You seem like a light-hearted individual, to be fair, but still, don't fuck with you, right? Out of all the UFC fighters, who do you think you'd actually beat? Nobody. I couldn't beat any of the women either. You're gonna get no cap in here, sir. Anyone who's trained will fuck me up. I'll keep it real. I mean, I might have a chance against some of like the women's straw weights or atom weights because you know manpower and all that. But most women that have any kind of training will just choke you out. Oh, I'm from Bangladesh. Nice to meet you. Whereabouts in Bangladesh are you from? How big is your eggplant? Um, my eggplant. Uh, well, the last one I bought was about 7 or 8 inches long. Thank you for inquiring. Average MMA wannabe journalist. I'm not an MMA journalist at all. This is a male support group. Cunt. Love the stream. You're going to be at SawCon this year. I've got no idea what that is. Hayden, do you know Brutally? He's from Stoke. Yeah. You need to subscribe to Brutally Honest MMA. Time for dick fights. An unranked strawweight. Yeah, I reckon I could. Yeah, I reckon I could fuck up an unranked strawweight. Down to earth, bro, and might do by face, mate. Yeah. Brutally honest. Are you in Stoke at the moment, Hayden? Dhaka City. Nice. Are you a real female? The reason why I'm inquiring, yeah, is my YouTube analytics are clearly lying to me. Because it says that 8% of my subscribers are women, which is definitely bullshit. Lad, I'm from Portugal, to the surprise of literally no one. My assistant is Portuguese. And she is based as fuck. She is absolutely based. She doesn't give a fuck. You're in Stoke. You need to check out Brutally Honest MMA. Because he's a YouTuber that actually lives there. And I reckon you two would get on like a house on fire. He was on my he was in my live stream yesterday. Brutally Honest MMA. I think he's got about 5,000 subscribers, so his channel is obviously it mogs mine. But he's been a friend of the channel for years and great lad. Frank, really want to find out about that 8%? Yeah, man. It surprised me, and at the end, even more surprising. The women thing didn't surprise me that much because people are liars, and they'll say they're women when really they're not. Although why they would sign up as women is crazy to me. What surprised me the most, yeah, is that like 5% of my audience are over 65. Imagine that. How you doing, Flabber Jabber? What's good, man? Frank has a Portuguese assistant. I do, man. I do. She's black as well, and she's she's a big lady, but she's fucking based, mate. Basically, when my students are acting like cunts, yeah, she goes in. Holly, you're a woman. I want to believe you. I really do. But until you start nagging me, yeah, I'm not gonna be convinced. I'm joking. Don't get mad. Have you been to Georgia, the country? I haven't. Is it worth visiting? Your opinion on Winston Churchill's uncle? Don't know. Do lady boys count towards that 8%, Frank? Nah, they don't. No, no, no. In my world, yeah, if you have a dick, you're a man. I like to keep things very simple. Lad, I'm enjoying this time on this stream. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, bro. Dern would put Frankie in a body shot. Dern, I'll be honest with you, Rivervix, yeah. Dern is not hot to me. She looks a bit horsey. Am I wrong? And seeing her with her eye fucking swollen out of her head, yeah. I think she's gross, mate. I just think give her a sugar cube whenever I see her. She's gross, mate. 8% of the subscribers cook 90% of the pies. I'm not proud of this, but I've got a few offenses, mate. It happens to the best of us. I've been arrested a couple of times, but I got away with it. It's mostly for like getting into fights and stuff, but I mostly got away with it. You don't have to share anything. It's a very personal thing. Do you know what I mean? It happens to the best of us. Want to guess? I'm gonna say you whooped some ass, mate. That would be my guess. Dern has nice legs though. She's mid, bro. She's got an all right ass, but there's better in the UFC. She's not even in the top 10. She looks like a yeah. Give her an apple and brush her mane. Grimy gets it. Whenever she comes on screen, I just think that's what I think. Prince Rajput, what time is it there, bro? It's nearly 10 p.m. Nearly 10 p.m. Nice ass. She has an all right ass. She's not in the top 10. She is not in the top 10. She's very horsey. Thank you very much, man. All my tattoos basically mean something. So like this is like my old street address. I've got my son there. You can kind of see him sitting in a pool, and the reflection is a wolf. I thought that was pretty cool. 79 convictions and 83 offenses. All right, 79 convictions here. I'm gonna say robbery. I'm gonna say armed robbery. That's what I'm gonna go with. Armed robbery. How y'all mention me in CM, but I can't. I can see you. Stupid lad, ice legend. You're a dad. How many kids have you got, Hayden? My young nephew won a championship last night in Montana. 145-pound Lane Harvey. Remember the name. I will remember the name. Lane Harvey. Of course, your surname is Harvey. Ah, you parrot-looking gay. Well, that's a bit cunty, isn't it, mate? Do you just go around on the internet being a little keyboard warrior and calling people gay? I know you wish I was gay. I know you wish. I know you're gooning right now, you little freak. Don't deny it. I gotta be real. Dumont is attractive. I don't think she is as well, man. I think she's like a 5, but she's nicer than Mackenzie Dern, though. A 5 is harsh. She's a real life 6. Normal Dumont. In MMA terms, she probably is a 9. But MMA girls are capped at a 7. We know that. Dumont's in the top 10. Lads, it's getting cold in Portugal because winter's coming round. Yeah, Europe's getting it right now, mate. But does Portugal ever really get cold? I would say you should visit Georgia. Don't stay for too long, though. The country will fall in these years, either from the Russian invasion or a civil war. The fact that Russia got invaded, basically, and nobody said anything about it is fucked up. But everyone cries about Ukraine every day. Nobody said shit when Russia did that to Georgia. I wish McRib was back. I don't miss him. What about Casey O'Neill? I'd give her 1. 1 stick only. 1 stick only, 1 time. No cab fare. Dumont is 6.8. Nah, it's too high. But you like white girls. Nah, still don't work. Why doesn't it work? I can see what your message is at being. 1, 2, 3. I can see what you're saying. I'm in Scotland. Baltic as fuck. I love Scotland as well. I've got an uncle that lives up there. Irish and Scottish people have a very close relationship because we're fucking based warriors. Tracy Cortez is a smoke show. She's not though, bro. Here's the thing about Tracy Cortez, yeah. She looks all right at first glance, yeah, but as soon as she's got a very manly voice. So when I first saw her, I thought, yeah, she's a 7. Then she talked, yeah, and I was like, that's a 4. And then when someone, you remember when who was it that punched her? It was Rose. Do you remember when Rose punched her and her fucking eyebrow or whatever, or a eyelid or whatever it was just came flying off? I was like, 2. She gross. You're Scottish. Scottish people are the best, man. Great sense of humor and based. Based. Bro, what is your Instagram username? I don't really use Instagram. I'm more of a Twitter person. But if you want to find me there, it's at Bad MMA Math. Born in Perth. Holy shit. I can't believe you're a teacher, man. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, isn't it? As you can imagine, yeah, I'm a completely different person at work. They've got no idea how fucked up I am. Is football the most popular sport in Scotland? I would say so. And right now, maybe rugby could be. Depends where you are, I guess. But right now, the Scottish Premier League is actually spicing up. I think Hearts are top of the Scottish Premier League, which is really good. Are you a football man? Are you a football man, Hayden? Peace, Clover. Take it easy. I teach English literature. I think cricket is the most popular. Definitely not in Scotland, mate. They don't deal with that pansy shit up there. Absolutely not. Mate, you come in here and you ask this here about once a week here. What the fuck is a mocklamizer? What is that? I ask this every time and then I never check up. Serious question now. Do you know what 34100? Haha, asking for a friend. I've got no idea what that is, mate. My father fuck with your mother. I don't know why I said that in an accent. Tell him thanks, man. My mom's like 71 now and she's got dementia. So thanks to your dad for showing her a good time. Cunt. Like and subscribe. There must be some mocklamizers. I could maybe give you a straight answer if I knew what that was. I mean, getting NATO into the Russian border. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't realize that. It's all about strategically where Georgia and Ukraine are. There are everyone goes it's for the gas and all that shit. It's not. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with where they are strategically. It's the one area where if NATO ever decided to fuck with Russia, that's the first place they would go through. They would base up in Ukraine. You teach in primary school. I started out as a primary school teacher, and then I worked my way up the age groups while I studied. Primary school teaching is fucking hard work, man. Oh, man, I saw a lot of dementia, all 4 grandparents. Yeah, my mother was diagnosed with it about a year and a half ago. I'm taking her to go and see a movie tomorrow, actually. She still like talks a little bit and she still knows who we are and stuff. So, mates, have you all seen any Aikida, Kalahito, or Fokian Kai? Don't know. Hey, no need to apologize, mate. Rugby is a fucking fight. They have that here in Canada. Canada's not that bad at rugby now as well. They're coming up. Has anyone made any plans of taking them mocklamizing? You are a troll, mate. Hi, bro. Love you. Love you too, man. Where you from? I give up the L word really, really quickly because I never mean it. Do you agree with Sean Strickland that low fighter pay and high gym costing are the real reason for less and less American and UK champs? They get paid better in other sports. I think it's a big part of it. This is where a lot of misconceptions come in about MMA fighters. You hear that they get 50K, yeah, but they like most of the fighters are on like 25 and 25, right? And that's if they win. 50% of that is automatically taxed, and then they have to pay their gyms. They have to pay for, it's crazy, man. Most of them are broke until they actually make it, and most of them don't. You need to basically get 4 or 5 fights into the UFC to start making some money. That's great. So do you teach at high school? I teach at university. So I teach English literature degrees. I'm currently doing well, I've just finished a unit on dystopian literature, and I've been designing my units for next term. And we're going to be doing a lot of poetry, which is not my favorite thing to teach, but we are going to do I'm from a different side of life, like it's interesting. How long were you in prison for as well, man, if you don't mind me asking? It must have been less than a year, right? You are a base good chap. I appreciate that, man. Fuck Liverpool Football Club though. I'm a Newcastle fan. I'm still salty, mate. Respect. Which year group do you teach Snow White, and where do you teach? I'm just curious. I got a lot of respect for primary teachers. When I first did my training, yeah, I taught like a year two class was one of my training, and I almost quit, mate. I can write bars. I need to hear this, man. I need to hear this. Where my Moklamizers at? Jesus Christ. I need to know what this means. All those wars going on can easily be presentable, man. I missed 2010. Mate, I just missed the 1980s, mate. I was only 6 when we got out of it, but it was just a special time to be alive. The 80s are where it's at. Everything's gone to shit since then. I'm at least 2 years, longest was 2 years, a year, then 3 months out, then another 9 months, but I've been in for 5 days. So you're in now. Is that what you're saying? I love that you can still do what you want. Basically in prison in the UK is soft as shit, isn't it? STD first to fifth. Okay. So where do you teach Snow White? How old are you now? I'm actually 41 years old today, believe it or not. I just turned 41. Do not use AI bars. He will know. I think I remember saying that now. I remember saying about the AI. That really pissed him off. He wasn't angry about anything else, any of the other stuff I said about gaslighting and his ego and stuff and how I'm smarter than him. But the AI comment really pissed him off. And I do feel bad about that. Because I was kind of ribbing him a little bit. Because it sounded like AI to me. I look at AI all the time. And then I basically, I think I remember saying I was 100% sure. And that got him even angrier. I appreciate that, Hayden. Really do, man. But you look younger. How old are you, Snow White? Hello from... Oh, welcome back, Mariner. 28 degrees, 26 degrees Celsius today, you lucky bastard. Greece is beautiful, man. If I could live anywhere in Europe, Greece would be in my top 3. Greece or Spain would be up there. I love both countries. Hi, bad in math. How you doing, Asol? What's good, man? Yeah, let's do a rap. Do you know what? Yeah, Hayden, if you hang around on the channel, yeah, maybe next week, yeah, we can bring you an all-in-one memes in and we can do a little rap battle. Yeah, the AI comment triggered him. Yeah, that really pissed him off. He was really offended by that, which made me think it was more true. It just sounded very generic to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm not gonna get into it with Argenti because believe it or not, yeah, I don't know exactly what went down yesterday because I can't 100% remember what I said, but Argenti's my boy, innit? I do love him, and he was in obviously he's somebody that I stream with regularly. Do I sometimes think he can be a bit of a dick? Yes, but he's our cunt, and he's got a good heart, really. He just if I didn't consist of 47, you knows that it was AI 100%, bro. That's a good way to spot it these days. No, mate, but I hear some same to be fair. I've been in 5 different jails. The roughest was probably HMP Huel. And ha ha ha, I'm up for it, lad. That would be sweet, man. So next, I mean, you're not going to get any rapping out of me because I suck. But if you want to come on one day and spit some bars, man, you're more than welcome. Norway and Spain sound much softer. I've never been to Norway. I've been to Sweden. In Spain, you get conjugal visits. Really? I'm saying that like I have a plan on doing. If I was ever gonna go to jail, it'd be to get away from the other half. Do you know what I mean? Have a little holiday. Mariner, we are so close to each other. There is sunny, but in Izmir we are drowning in heavy rain. At being rain, this is gonna sound freaky, yeah, but rain is my favorite weather. I love rain. I just love it. Like I especially I deliberately go to oh, you'll come on and talk in general, mate. You're more than welcome, Hayden. 100%. We usually do stuff like that on like a Sunday where we do like open panels and then you can come on in, man. And you can go to the gym 12 hours a day. That's exactly what I would do, man. I would go in, yeah, and just get jacked. I'm fairly fit. Nordic countries are too cold, I guess. Sorry, Snow White, did you tell me where you teach? I might have missed that comment. If you don't mind answering, I mean, no pressure. Open the panel for Hayden. I can't at the moment because of how the vertical stream's set up. I've got to do it before I if I'm gonna do a collab on vertical, I have to set it up beforehand. What's your favorite hobby? It's reading. I know it sounds neat. I know it sounds like I was about to say neaky there. I know it sounds neat and nerdy, but I love reading. I love reading like what do you call it? Like fiction books mostly. I'm definitely gonna have our boy in because he sounds based. So next Sunday, I'll bring you into the panel and we can have a chat, mate, about whatever. We can talk about your experiences. I think it would be interesting for the chat to hear because I'd love to know. You seem like a really chill dude, man. And being a fellow father myself as well, I'm sure there's a lot we could vibe about. Here it rains for 20 minutes and then after that it's fucking flooding. That's the one part of it. Few Swedish girls here were very attractive. I've heard Sweden is just full of tens, and I've heard Russia is as well. Like I've said this multiple times on my channel, but you'll go to like McDonald's and there'll just be some 10 just working there. And she doesn't know she's a 10. There's nothing greater to me than someone who's like really hot and they don't know how hot they are. It's like my favorite thing in the world. How you doing, Ismail? Welcome back. What's the diet of gel food like abroad? It's just sodium and seagull meat here in the US. I would not want to go to a gel. I would not want to go to gel in the US, mate. No, no way. I've heard US gel is fucked. I've heard smart people work in the kitchens as well. It's a good way to like pass the time. Hey, bro, are you real? I'm not sure, you know. I'm not 100% sure. I think I am. You know, I dream, therefore I am. Kith God. Scream Amanake for Turkishes. To be honest, Amanake? I can't really scream too loud because my son's sleeping in the room next to me. So, anime girl type shit. Cyril Gahn is a horrendous African. Fucking hell. Yes. You will get diddled in jail. Yeah, probably. I'm not very big. I'm only 5'7", so I'll probably get passed around like a fucking hot pot. You know what I'm saying? We use the things to cook our own stuff in kettle. Yeah, because I've heard, yeah, in prison, yeah, getting a kitchen job's the best thing to do because obviously you're in charge of cooking your own food. So you get it fresh. I'm not into tens for some reason. Val Gursky, I'll be real with you. I've only banged a couple of like legit tens in my life, and they are horrible in bed. Legit. The hotter the woman, the badder they are, or the worse they are. Frankie just hit 1.5k on his burst too. Not bad. I can't believe it either, man. I can't believe I've got any subs. It's crazy. How you doing, Tyler Betts? I've not seen you in ages, but Tyler Betts is another OG who's been in here a lot. Tyler Betts also has a channel, which is great. So subscribe to Tyler Betts. He's a fucking G. You be sweet. It's not like that. You think so? Oh, I'd be sweet. No, in the UK, I know it's not down like that. But in American jails, man, you know how it be. I've heard. I know a lot of guys who've gone to jail, me, and I've heard it's chill. Sup, bro? Hope you're well. No way to message you this directly, so I'm gonna say in chat. Appreciate the thought, but please don't tag me in description anymore. Too many notes. Respect. I will do, bro. All right, I'll take you out. No problem. The only reason why I've got people in the description is so that when I get people to subscribe, I can just say, go to the description. But I'll take you out, bro. No problem. No problem. And I do go online way too often, so it must be annoying. I'll remove you immediately. Appreciate you letting me know, man. Yo, how did you think about Tom versus? I think Cyril Gahn realized he was about to get chinned, and then he poked him in the eye to get out of the fight. Bro, can you help me about content creation? What do you want to know? I don't really know that much about it. This used to actually be a somewhat serious YouTube channel where I used to do like videos about MMA topics and stuff like that. But since I went back to work, I haven't done anything. I just go live and then occasionally I make shorts and that's it. The best jails are in Switzerland. They live more luxury than hotels. It kind of, I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about that. You're the most ripped guy here. I believe you, mate. I bet you're 6'8" and ripped. Thanks, bro. No disrespect meant. No, 100%, man. No, no doubt. It's not to get people's attention. It's literally just to any YouTube channels that are connected to this channel. I like to pop them in so that hopefully I can help people boost their subscribers as well. But no offense, mate. No offense taken, mate. I will remove it. You won't be popping up anymore. But thanks for letting me know. Happy birthday, Frankie. Congrats on 1.5K. Really appreciate that, Run Lock. How you do? Another OG. Another OG. Best gels are in Norway. What makes them the best gels? My best friend got stabbed in Rikers Island several times and appeared in Diane Sawyer in chains to talk about the effects of solitary confinement. That would be wild. That would be wild. I was looking at 4 to 5 for my longest, but I was diagnosed with EUBPD and psychosis. I should have been sectioned. I reckon being sectioned would be worse, mate. My mother also had bipolar while we were growing up, and those places are fucked, mate. Those places are fucked. It would be much better to do jail time than to go to a psychiatric hospital. I want to go into support work when I'm ready. Jail shit. Bro, this is exactly what people who have gone through what you've gone through should be doing. Supporting others that have been in that situation. What kind of support work would you do though? What about Khabib's cousin versus the other guy? Do you think he deserves the win? I thought he won, yeah. But I thought the performance wasn't good enough to get a title shot, which he is going to get. Umar will just sit around now and he'll fight Marab next. Or whoever wins between Marab and Piotr. Which we all know will be Marab, 100%. How long have I been on for now? About an hour and a half. I've done both, and gel's worse, honestly. Yeah, yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. I've seen a lot of psychiatric hospitals, and they are awful. They are awful. The people there get treated like absolute shit. And the thing is, once you're in the system, you're in it for life. You know. Yo, what's up, everyone? Everything. What materials are we discussing, if I may ask? We're talking about whatever you want to talk about, bro. Welcome to the channel. Really appreciate having you here. You're always welcome. Great national celebration on Tuesday, the 28th to the 10th in Greece. We fight against Italian and German fascism in 1940. That's a nice mark to have on your country. If you want to fight against something, it's no support for mental health in prison. Not all. The mental health services are the worst in this country. They are awful. And they are awful. And so are social services. Like, I remember when we were kids, my mother would get sectioned at times, and we would just get left in the house for days. They'd forget about us. It's fucked up. But they are the most stretched. They're the most stretched section of the government out there. I love the Sunday streams. Is it? Oh yeah, it's Sunday. Fucking hell. Yeah, so we'll be doing the panel next Sunday. I forgot it was Sunday today. I'm all over the place. Tickle the penis Thursday. Come back on Thursday. I give milk. The penis tickling is on a Thursday. Oh yeah, I have a topic to discuss. What do you want to discuss? Go for it, man. Whatever you want to bring up. I'm absolutely down, man. Prison is lit. Yeah, Iqbal, you can talk about whatever you want, man. I don't know. Prison seems fun. Hang out with the boys away from nagging women. Manfin gets it. Showering with the boys. No, it's not USA. I'm Irish, but I'm from UK. About humanity. I mean, I'm not the most profound cunt you're ever gonna meet, but you don't have to worry about dropping the soap in a UK prison. UK prison ain't zesty like that. We don't get to, people in our prison system don't go to jail and then suddenly think, fucking hell. We knock it out like men. Do you know what I mean? Bro, gonna drop it for show. Yeah, at being when have you ever posted any of your fights? Because I'd love to see them. Did you see said MMA Shay said I'm not very familiar with MMA Shay. Is he the guy who's got no teeth? Yeah, Iqbal, whatever you want to ask, man, shoot. What about humanity would you like to discuss? UK, oh yeah, yeah. I'm Irish, but I grew up in the UK. Where are you from, Rabias Sani? Kunik. Nice to meet you, sir. Pleasure to have you here. Yeah, be more specific. Yeah, if you could be more specific about what aspects of humanity you want to talk about, I'm willing to give it a shot. I can't promise yet that it's going to be any kind of profound conversation. There's no guarantee of that, but we can give it a go. We can give it a go. I'm not here for that much longer though, because I do have to go to sleep at some point. Dropping the soap is not an issue in all US prisons. It doesn't happen in California state pens, for example. You're from Bangladesh. Awesome. Yeah, no, I wouldn't make that assumption. I wouldn't make that assumption, Marcus. 1 million euros. How you doing, Primoz Zunderi? I choked on my bunky's meat hammer for his breakfast tray. I got hella thick in jail. You choked on your bunky's meat hammer. That is the gayest thing I've ever heard anyone say. That is amazing. That is quite the sentence. Right. What's about Palestine now? I mean, is that really a question of humanity? I do think what's going on in the region is disgusting. However, there is so much deep hatred and history between Jews and Muslims in that area that it's very difficult to know where it's all started, you know. Very difficult to know where it all started. Because both groups, let's just put it this way, yeah, have deep-seated claims to wanting to be in that region and they clearly can't live together. So it's a complicated one. I would say right now that the Israelis are coming off looking worse, a lot worse, in my opinion. But again, you can't believe everything that you hear in the media. So the fact that I'm not there, I don't want to. You ever pound out a torta? Got no idea what that means, mate. I'm sorry, Rose. I can't speak Arabic. The atrocities in the Willowbrook State School included severe overcrowding, horrific neglect, physical and sexual abuse, and international medical experimentation on disabled children. That sounds gross. Anything that happens to children is the most disgraceful thing to me. No, I'm actually just a viewer on YouTube, but I have more spars videos than fights. I've been in 4 events. At being, if you're a professional, if you're a fighter who's looking to become professional, document everything you do now, mate. Document it all. Stick it on YouTube because people love hearing those stories. I love Coca-Cola and hamburgers. Fair enough, mate. I don't drink those kind of things because I'm old. It's like I had McDonald's breakfast this morning for the first time in ages, and I can feel it. I can't see Doba's messages for some reason, so I'm assuming he's done something naughty. Farsi and Arabic is same alphabet. Farsi has 5 more words, but just the alphabet is the same, and we don't understand each other at all. That is fascinating to me. Yeah, Yuri, yeah, you have no idea yet. Back in the day, yeah, there's so much sexual abuse happened in places like care homes and things like that. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's a sick world we live in. It's amazing the amount of nonsense there are out there. Who's having the hardest 2 division title fight? GSP versus Bisping, Ilya versus Charles, or JDM versus Islam? Man, if Islam smokes JDM, he's real goat at his sport. Luca, I would definitely have him in the top 5. If Islam beats JDM, he enters the GOAT conversation. I don't think he would be the GOAT, but I think he'd be in the top 5, like solidified. And the only reason why he's not now is because of his CV and because he's not active enough. But Islam Makhachev is a great fighter. McDonald's uses the flesh of the homeless for the McRib. I don't know. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the McRib. They brought it back recently as well. I remember it tasting like cardboard. How you doing, Jay? What's good, man? Limiting visits hurt patients back then. Yeah, my grandma died during the pandemic, so we couldn't even have a proper funeral for her. It was ridiculous. AM from Algiers, no Spike English. You're from Algeria. You're not from. That's not how you spell Algeria. Have you seen this? No, no. I've just realized as well. There's a guy on Twitter called Loose Soul, and I've just realized why he says that now. Loose asshole. Very good. Rose Shukra Habibi. See Caravaggio. You can tell Caravaggio has just got away with the ladies. And you're very wrong to assume, yeah, that Rose is a female. I assume that nobody on YouTube is a female. It's just safer. Would you throw it back for day one fans? What do you mean by throw it back? Do you think how do you think Khabib would be doing if he never retired? I think he would have ended up at 170, and I think he would have ended up losing eventually because his striking is straight up dog shit. Frank, did you ever buy that smoke? I didn't. I didn't. I need to find me a nice deal around here. I had to watch the funeral over a visit. I mean, that's mad, isn't it? There was a video link, but it was in Ireland, didn't it? So it was fucked. Pork chop. I'm feeling like in one of my live streams this day, I'm just gonna get fucking blitzed out of my skull on stream. I can't do that impression. No, no, Eamon, I don't. Eamon, I'm wise to you now. Whenever I see your name, I make sure I double read it because I'm wise to you now. I've got you. Um, what about Al Qaeda Mosque, which will collapse because Israel continues to dig underground? I don't really know anything about that. Pure Cali. Yeah, the last time I properly smoked weed was when I was in Amsterdam, and it made me not want to smoke weed in the UK ever again because I realized how shit weed is here. Dog shit. What if Brock Lesnar came to the UFC and not WWE? Brock Lesnar was never really that good. I think he came in at a really good time when the heavyweight division was cooked. I can't see Dober's messages. What's he saying? What is Dober saying? Has he been kicked out already? Were you a fan when Nick? No, no. I give milk. I was a wrecked. Now we're just shouting out rectum. No, I've only fallen for that once or twice. English or very difficult for me. Sorry to hear that, Rose. I'll try and speak nice and slowly and clearly for you. Due to the pandemic, my brother had no visitors for 3 months. He died alone at the age of 31, covered in bed sores, without even FaceTime call for his last. It haunts me. That sounds horrible, man. I can't think of anything worse. The only thing worse than losing a sibling to me would be losing. Oh, I give milk as Doba. Oh, okay, fair enough. I think Dober is being very inappropriate. I can't see his messages either. I can't see I love milk's messages either. Or I love milk. I give milk. No spank English. Um. All right. I'm probably gonna hit the hay now. Um. If I can ask all of you, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, I'd really appreciate it if you haven't already. We finally got over 1.5k, which I'm so grateful to all of you for. I will be back again on Tuesday. Sorry for the quick one today, but I'm just obviously you all saw I did a 10-hour live stream last night and I'm fucking tired as fuck. Northwest 425 is currently online. He's a homeless YouTuber who I think a lot of you would find very interesting. So if you can head over there, dream of me. You're a real charmer, mate. There's the link for shout out to Dougie's Corner. Major shout out to Dougie's Corner. If you're not subscribed over there, subscribe to him immediately. I want to say thank you very much to everyone who's stopped by. We've obviously done I know it says 1 and a bit hours here, but I did another hour and a half, I think, on the earlier stream. At being, thank you so much for. Would you stay with a woman if she gave you herpes? I guess the damage is done at that point, isn't it? Yo, Frank, when you head into Thailand next, I got my passport. Tyler, yeah, I'm thinking March because I'm definitely going to Manila in March, but I might stop over in Thailand as well. So let me know what's up, bro. Let me know what's up. Because it would be sick to go there with one of the lads. You get me, Hayden. It's been an absolute pleasure, man. Thank you so much for coming in, and thanks for coming in and sharing your story. It was an absolute pleasure to get to know you. Um, and I look forward to seeing you in the chat more. We'll do a panel stream at some point. I reckon next Sunday would probably be good. I'll just leave the forum open, and then whoever wants to come in can come in and talk some shit. Imagine not subbing to Dougie. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Subscribe to Dougie's Corner. Plenty of tips in Thailand. If you, I'm not having this anymore, Westy. Thailand ain't all about knobs, mate. Yeah, at B and mate, you're a fucking ledge, mate. You're a fucking ledge. Honestly, I've really appreciated having you in here, man. Honestly, bring Doba onto the panel anytime, mate. I'll just open it up next Sunday and we can go. We can go. Hayden, real pleasure, man. Honestly, I really appreciate it. American fast food is pretty good. Whenever I go to America, I'll go there for like a month and I'll gain like a fucking stone. Fair play, Tyler. Northwest still waiting for that though. Nah, Northwest got paid, man. He got his money. Fair play to Argenti, man. Hey, bro, what do you do for a living? I'm a professor of literature. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't think I could ever do this kind of thing professionally. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna fuck off now. Head over to North by Northwest. He's a good lad. Also, Giuliano's online as well. So if you wanna go over and talk to him, he's online all the time. I don't think he's online anymore now. He's a savage, man. He just did a 7-hour live stream. I've just seen his thumbnail for the live stream that we did. Fucking hell. Oh my god. I'm surprised he didn't get us kicked off with that shit. The Northern King is also online as well. Anyway, guys, Ron Locke, really glad you turned up tonight, bro. It's really great to see you again. A Doberon panel was risky business, but give it a shot. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Hamu, I'm really glad to see you. Giuliano's black tat stole my bicycle. All right, Doba. Next Sunday, you're more than welcome to come in, mate. It's a cool community. It is mostly. The thing is, we do have a couple of bellends turn up every now and then, but when we get people like you that turn up and stay, it's what makes it worth it, mate. It's what makes it worth it. Anyway, I'm off ski. Take it easy. How many years experience do you have? I've been teaching for about 15 years, something like that. A bit longer than that, maybe 16. Yeah, you're the man, Ronnie. Look, have a great day wherever you are. Norkendo, hello ladies. Yeah, that's how you enter a chat. Might be hard to find ladies in here, maybe one or two. Guys, thanks as always. I will catch you on Tuesday. I'll definitely be back then. I need to give you guys a little bit of a break from me. You've had me like 3 days in a row. But yeah, peace out. Thanks to everyone who helped me get to 1.5k. Much love. Head over to North by Northwest, show him some love. And I will see you all very, very soon. In a bit, guys. Yeah, definitely Hayden, definitely make sure you sub, bruv. Like, you are somebody I want around in this community. Chrissy J just robbed me, did she? Based. In a bit, guys. Shout out to the 8%. Yeah, because that's a real thing. In a bit, guys. In a bit. See you soon as